This podcast shines light on strong and talented women who excel and persevere in life while bathing in abundant self-love. So if you're ready to keep it real, level up in all your inner work, creative business, and community impact, then you've come to the right place because we provide you with content that helps your soul glow and your mind grow. Thank you for pressing play. Let's dive in.
Hey STUK community, it's Brett here back with another episode, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about our Little Heartists program. So our Little Heartists program is one in which we've had for quite some time. We activated this program in Ghana, which we've spoken about before on our podcast, but we really just wanted to utilize an episode to really dive fully into this program and to tell you guys all about it. So the Little Heartists program teaches mindfulness art to kids ages 4 to 13. To about middle school age. We teach self-love through art. So here at STUK Designs, we are the pioneers of self-love education, and we believe self-love to be a divine gift. And through the practice of creativity, we believe that children can learn to express themselves more authentically and more openly. So these courses are really designed from the heart to reach the heart in unique ways. So this program is just unlike any other, I believe, because of the mindfulness and awareness elements that it includes. So what are the goals of this program? We have 3 main goals of the Little Heartists program. One is to introduce the practice of self-love and creativity to children in underserved communities globally. So far we've done that in Ghana, we've done that in Watts, in Oakland, and in various other underserved communities. So number 2, our goal is to donate branded art kits to children with no art resources. We find that it's very hard for kids to have access to any kind of art resources whatsoever in underserved communities. This made itself known when I taught the art course in Ghana, because I literally had to bring all my own supplies, and when I taught the kids how to color, with crayons, it was the first time most of them had even held a crayon, and I had to teach them how to hold their own crayons. They had never had their own pencils. So we realized this was a huge issue. And then when I extended the program to a charter school in Watts, I realized that the same problems were still prevalent. A lot of the kids had never had art courses before, and the program had no art supplies at all. I had to bring my own art supplies, I had to fund all my own art resources, even though, I was supposed to have support, but I never really did. And it's just very hard for, access to be given to the arts in underserved communities. So the third goal is to provide art lessons and art courses to children around the world. And, we teach mainly kids in underserved communities, but this course is also, to kids who aren't underserved as well. Sometimes we teach it to kids who are well off because it helps further fund the program to kids who are struggling and who can't afford it, and then we can, provide the program for free. So yeah, that's kind of the 3 main foundational goals of this program. So what is the Little Heartists program more in depth? The Little Heartists program helps kids affected by anxiety, stress, trauma, social media addiction, and depression find new ways to share their feelings and experiences by incorporating meditation and intention setting into each lesson. By combining mindfulness with artistic playfulness, we nurture the inner artist of each and every child. Our courses and lesson plans provide kids with the tools they need to love themselves authentically. We also sell or donate our custom art kits that pair with printable PDF lessons. So our art kits are available for sale or for donation on our website, stukdesigns.org. And we present the option of either, buying your own art kit for the inner child in you or for the child in your life, or you can donate an art kit, and then we will give an art kit to a child within our community. And the Little Heartist program is, we gear it towards girls, as this is, a women's led organization. But, we find that when entering underserved communities, most times they're co-ed, and we don't want to exclude the little boys. So that's why this is our only co-ed program. So why does the Little Heartist program matter so much to us? Well, the answer is we believe that kids of color, mostly girls of color, especially because we believe the future is female. We believe that girls deserve more access to the worlds of art. Systemic racism has included girls and women of colors for years, and we believe that enough is enough. We are the pioneers of self-love art education, and we're bringing this new area of study to girls from underserved communities, through this program each time we teach it. And each time we teach it is so, so powerful. We find that girls have this just thirst to learn art, to, learn the modalities of art, to learn how to, put art on pins or cell phone cases or pillows or mugs as we do. They're just so interested, but oftentimes in underserved communities, they're not given the programs or the resources to really explore their own creativity. So evidence-based research correlates confidence with artistic expression, but has yet to explore the correlation between artistic expression and self-love. Self-love, we believe, is, so vital, and we believe that it's completely different than confidence. Self-confidence is temporary, whereas self-love is, a priority. It's a necessity. Self-love is, as much a necessity as we believe art is a necessity. And we believe that, art saves lives and self-love heals. We believe this area of study is needed to prove that self-love in childhood fosters positive outcomes in adulthood. We think that these things should just be self-evident at this point, but a lot of people don't know this and aren't aware that, self-love needs to be taught in childhood. It needs to be implemented in the education system. And so we believe that the education system needs a drastic and deep and vital change. And we believe that change, is self-love and self-love through the arts. I think that we are definitely in a heightened state of mental health crisis right now, globally. And if people were to tap into art more, to tap into self-love more, and to tap into the correlation of the two, so many people would heal. So many people. That's also why we continuously promote our Color for a Cause initiative, as coloring is deeply, deeply therapeutic and, and restorative to the mind. We also include Color for a Cause elements within our Little Heartist courses. We collectively believe that art activities can reduce stress and anxiety by allowing the mind to rest in the creative state of flow. Flow state is so very important. We believe that the clearest space and place to create from is that of no mind. So we want to teach kids early on, before they have the, impact of social media, of peers, of parents, of opinions all around. We want to teach them to empty their minds, that emptying your mind while creating is possible. Because if they learn this in the context of art, they can carry it through adulthood and to other areas, all other areas of their lives, especially in relationships, which is so very powerful. We believe practicing one or more art forms can help kids find new ways of sharing their feelings, sharing their ideas, sharing their memories, and sharing their emotions. I think a huge issue in society right now is that people are afraid to communicate. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to engage in conversations. They don't know how to even apologize when wrongdoing is done to one another. And if kids are learning self-expression at a very young age, we open doorways for so much more healing relationships to happen, when they mature into adulthood. And I just think that would create such a more beautiful world in general, for sure. So that's kind of the gist of the Little Heartists program. We also have a custom Little Heartists playlist, which we will link in the show notes below. And, feel free to turn on this playlist, when you are coloring for a cause with your kids, utilizing our kids' coloring books, which we also take and utilize when teaching our Little Heartists classes, or when Madeline goes on her no filter school tours and goes on tour to around the U.S. with our STUK initiative. So that's, that's the gist of the program, and we really hope that it resonates with you. We really hope you can, see the vision of it and see what we've built with it, and hopefully, feel inspired to give back to it and help us grow it. So I guess I want to just leave you guys with this quote by Picasso. "Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he or she grows up." And, I think here at STUK Designs, we believe that everyone is, in fact, an artist. But, we just lose sight of that. And this program helps kids very early on tap into their artistry and creativity and, learn just deeply about who they are at a young age, so that, it'll transform the entire rest of their lives if they stick with it. So, we believe that this is a powerful, powerful program, and we, are continuing to spread it by the day, by the month, by the year, and, as long as it takes, we're committed to building it up. So thank you so much for all of you who have already supported it. Thank you to our monthly donors who continue to support it, and thank you to, new listeners who, are maybe want to sign up to become a monthly donor and support it. Also, check out our shop, our self-love shop, and our Little Heartists art kits, as well as some Little Heartists merch are for sale on there too, as well. So we're sending you so much love, so much light, and we want you to know how loved you are, how limitless you are, and that you can do amazing, brilliant, and beautiful things just by standing in your authentic light. Have a beautiful day, evening, or night whenever you're listening to this.
Hi, everyone. Hope you liked that episode. We are all about preaching self-love and empowering women and girls around the world. Support us in our journey as we provide art supplies and many more resources to girls in Ghana through our two programs, the Fly Girl Initiative and Little Heartists. We are also working on hosting more Color for a Cause events, as well as our No Filter school tours. Your help will enable this organization to work on bettering the lives of people around the world. For more information, visit our website www.stukdesigns.org. Thank you for pressing play. Let's dive in.